I am here today with Dr. Mordechai Nisan. Dr. Nisan is the author of this book, Only Israel West of the River. Dr. Nisan was addressing us today at the conference on two states for two people on two sides of the Jordan River. Dr. Nisan, could you tell us a bit about why you support this initiative and how realistic do you think it is given the current political climate?
History will make this proposal realistic, not necessarily the politicians. We have to accept the idea that the idea of a Palestinian state west of the river in Judea and Samaria is a lethal threat to Israel, the well-being of the Jewish people. It's a program which cannot work. It will invite and give birth to tension, terrorist crossovers, arguments about water resources. Every possible issue will erupt, and the proximity, the contiguity of two such states in a small piece of territory is a formula for a catastrophe. The idea of an Arab state, Palestinian state, has to be located across the river where there is an existing state, Jordan, and it already has been transformed into a Palestinian homeland for all intents and purposes, and it's there that the two-state idea can be implemented. That is Israel west of the river, only Israel west of the river, and the Palestinian or Arab state east of the river. That's a formula for balance, strategic balance, a sharp border to differentiate the two states, and a statement that a Jewish state is legitimate and viable west of the river, an Arab state east of the river.
And do you think it's a realistic proposal in the coming years, or is it something more long-term?
An idea which is not part of the normal discourse becomes viable when other proposals fail, when other experiments fail, when people are forced to learn from their failures in history that a bad idea was implemented, then maybe they become open to listen to another idea. We've already had 20 years of the Oslo Accords. They have failed to generate cooperation in a real way, coexistence, mutual trust, and therefore this idea that Oslo should be translated into a state, no less, not just Palestinian autonomy, is to take an error and to magnify it. We may unfortunately have to witness the greater failure of Oslo in the future if indeed people without imagination and who are stuck in the mold of Oslo will push towards a Palestinian state. That may be the ultimate dynamite to break up the process. I hope not. I hope we can learn lessons beforehand, but I'm not yet confident that we have.
Dr. Mordechai Nisan, thank you very much.
Thank you.